to another edition of Good Evening KU. I'm Katie Kaufman.
And I'm Grace Chappell.
So, that crazy storm that we had on Monday.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Oh my gosh, wasn't that scary?
It was kind of scary. I'm not a storm person.
Neither am I.
I hate storms.
No, I'm not from here, so I've never had there's been a couple tornado warnings before, but I've never had an actual, it was so windy. And the power went out actually at Alpha Chi, where I live. Yeah,
oh my gosh.
For 20 seconds. And we all just ran out of our rooms and just ran around the hallway just screaming and wondering what to do, and then the power came back on and we were like, oh, okay.
See, I'm used to it. I live here, so hearing that there's a tornado warning is just or a watch, it's nothing new.
Have you ever experienced a tornado or no?
No, when I was little, being in the basement when we've sirens going off, but I've never actually really experienced it.
Oh my gosh, the sirens sound so scary though.
I don't like it. My dad was always the person that was standing on the porch taking pictures and
oh my gosh,
get inside,
really?
Get downstairs.
Oh my gosh, he's crazy.
I hate
so
it.
Scared. But also, spring weather is right on the corner, starting March 21st. So do you have any spring break plans?
I do, actually. I'm going to Florida.
Oh, fun.
Yes, I'm really excited because I haven't been out of Kansas, if you don't count Missouri and passing through Oklahoma, in 7 years.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So what are you gonna do in Florida? You're just gonna hang out by the beach, or?
Yeah, probably. We're leaving on St. Patrick's Day, and we're going. We're staying in Memphis first.
Okay.
And then so kind of have a break since it's a 14-hour drive.
Right.
I'm going to Pensacola, so I'm not going way down into
down there in
Florida.
Florida.
I'm just going to the Panhandle. Yeah. So. But I think we're just gonna plan to hang out at the beach and just relax and.
I'm so jealous. I'm going back home, but I'm excited though because I'm staying here over the summer. So.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it's nice, but I'm happy to go home so then I can see my family and my dog. I miss my dog a lot.
Oh
so.
Yes. Oh, I won't get to see my dog. I just remembered that. Oh.
But and our friends at the Daily Kansan are asking a question that sparks opinions: is pineapple an acceptable topping for pizza? You think?
I say no.
Really?
I hate anything. I'm a plain person. I like cheese pizza and that's it.
Oh,
that's
really?
What I like.
I love my pineapple on my pizza. I think it adds more flavor.
No, some people put mushrooms and weird things. I can't do that.
No.
Just cheese.
And also today is our producer Nick's 21st birthday. Ooh. So be sure to give him a nice shout out.
Happy birthday, Nick.
Happy birthday, Nick. And to lead our Twitter question for today, for all of you who follow us on Twitter, is what is your favorite sport to be a part of in Kansas City? Chiefs, Royals, or Sporting KC? What would you think?
Oh, that's a tough one. I love all three of them, but gosh, between soccer, baseball, I'd have to say baseball.
Really? So you'd go for the Royals?
I'd definitely go for the Royals. What about you?
Well, I'm actually an Oakland A's fan since I'm from California.
Okay.
But coming here, I've hopped on the bandwagon and became a Royals fan because just going to the Royals game is so fun.
Yes.
Kauffman Stadium is so pretty. It's actually
amazing.
A really nice stadium.
Yes, I'm so excited for
that. But I probably agree. I'd probably be a Royals fan too.
Definitely.
But thanks for watching, and we'll be back with Grayson.
A former KU student is in need of our thoughts and support from her Jayhawk community now more than ever. Elizabeth Romme graduated from the university in the fall of 2016 and shortly after moved to New York City to pursue a career in advertising. Last Saturday, when she was out with her friends, Elizabeth was struck by a speeding driver in a hit-and-run accident. This accident resulted in serious injuries, including a shattered pelvis, fractured fibula, fractured jaw, 6 fractured ribs, fractured vertebrae, among other things. Yesterday alone, she was in surgery for 8 hours. In order to cover expenses for these procedures, her rehabilitation, and her family's travel expenses, a family friend has set up a GoFundMe account. In just one day, the page has raised over $67,000 for the cause. The site is www.gofundme.com/Romme Family Accident Fund. We will link this site in our social media. When we come back, we will have our full Good Evening KU News update.
shop local in the heart of the city, you support the people that make our community thrive. The money you spend here stays here, in this place we call our home. Lawrence, Kansas, where there's good old-fashioned hometown pride. Eat local, drink local, shop local.
Welcome back, I'm Sam Shanzi.
And I'm Ellie English. This is your Good Evening KU News Update. Freshman basketball star Josh Jackson will not be taking the court tomorrow at the Sprint Center for the start of the Big 12 tournament. Jackson is serving a one-game suspension that stems from a February 7th traffic ticket for striking an unattended vehicle, attentive driving, and improper backing. According to Coach Self, Jackson backed into a parked car on campus and left without leaving a note. Jackson's arraignment is scheduled for April 12th in Douglas County District Court.
The National Weather Service continues to track the damage caused by severe weather that blew through the Kansas City area on Monday. There were 5 tornadoes reported in the areas of Smithville, Carrollton, Oak Grove, Lee Summit, and Leawood. Extensive property damage along with 110-mile-per-hour winds were recorded as the first tornadoes of the year.
The Douglas County Sheriff's Office released a press release this morning that says they are investigating a body found inside of a burning vehicle at a campground in Clinton Lake. They have deemed the situation as active death investigation and are not giving any additional details or statements at the time.
Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg is now facing criticism and mixed reviews following the recent launch of Facebook Live. According to Wall Street Journal documentation, at least 50 accounts of violence have been recorded, including murder, suicides, and beating in January. A mentally disabled teenager, as the company experienced censorship issues and lackluster viewership. Zuckerberg is left to reconsider the status of Facebook Live.
Today is International Women's Day, a worldwide event that celebrates the social, economic, cultural, and political achievements of women while pushing for gender equality around the world. Many supporters of the day wore red in solidarity of the event, and there were multiple marches for the Day Without Women, which coincided with the holiday this year.
Kansas senior guard Frank Mason was named the USA Today National Player of the Year this past Tuesday. The point guard has earned numerous awards through his final season at Kansas, but one still remains, and that is the Naismith Player of the Year award. The debate is amongst multiple candidates, but Mason's competition will be largely squared against freshman phenom Lonzo Ball from UCLA. And that will wrap up this week's news brief. Stay tuned for Olivia with the weather.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Welcome back to Good Evening KU. Let's take a look at your forecast. Right now there's clear skies and there's slight winds at 5 miles per hour from the southwest, and it's 68 degrees. Tomorrow will be a lot like today, but the temperature will be 73 degrees and there'll still be slight winds. Okay, so tomorrow, again, it's going to be a lot like today. It'll be a nice day starting out on campus. You can still wear shorts in the morning and throughout the afternoon. It'll become partly cloudy as you go out throughout the afternoon. Okay, let's focus on this weekend. This weekend, temperatures will plummet into the mid-40s, and there's a chance of a wintry mix on Saturday. And then there's also a chance of rain on Monday. Okay, that's all I have for you today. Let's go to a commercial.
Welcome back, and the poll results are in. The winning one was the Sporting KC. So
wow, I'm a little surprised. I heard it's close though, 33%.
Yeah, I was
34.
actually really surprised too. I thought it was going to be like the Royals or the Chiefs. Didn't even know what the Sporting KC was. But then again, I don't know. Well, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for next week.